Hello there. I've seen a lot of you guys requesting this video in the comments, so here we go. Don't forget to check out the voice actors, the Shapeshifter, Rey Jericho, and I Vader, links in the description. We're going to begin where Ahsoka meets with Anakin and Obi-Wan for the first time after she left the Order. Ahsoka and Bo-Katan make their pledge to the Jedi, and Obi-Wan goes to inform the Council and asks what should be done. Ahsoka is inspecting the 501st troops with their new helmet design, as Obi-Wan rushes and tells them that Coruscant has been attacked. In this story, the Council doesn't ask Anakin and Obi-Wan to save the Chancellor, but Mace Windu, who is already on the planet. The Mandalore campaign has been approved, and Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and the 501st head to Mandalore with Bo-Katan. The siege of Mandalore begins now, with the complete 501st Legion. The Republic has the upper hand, and the Mandalores are struggling to fight them off. They head to the underworld and the Republic follows. They head in with a platoon of clones, but they all get split up. Screams of dying clones are echoing through the tunnels everywhere. The Jedi are worried. They know they've played right into Maul's hands. A clone trooper gets shot right by Anakin and he kneels down to try and help him, but Mandalorians rush him from all sides and surround him. Anakin ignites his blade and stands ready when he hears the metal footsteps of Darth Maul making his way towards him.
Ah, Skywalker. I knew you would come.
Anakin briefly flashes a confused look, but goes back to his menacing glare.
The time is almost upon us. I can feel it. My revenge on Sidious. I will foil his plan once and for all.
What are you talking about? What plan?
Says Anakin, and Maul knew this was coming.
The plan. I was cast aside, forgotten by my master Sidious, but he will never forget what I am about to take from him. His prized position. You, Skywalker. I knew you would come. Everything is going to plan.
You knew we would come. What does Sidious want with me?
You have been groomed, Skywalker, to become my master's new apprentice. You'll succeed Dooku in becoming apprentice to Sidious, also known as Sheev Palpatine.
Anakin's eyes grow wide. This is not what he was expecting. Maul just laughs and says,
Now you will die. Kill him.
Anakin reacts quickly, ignites his blade and jumps over the initial flurry of shots and blocks the next wave. Tens of Mandalorians are shooting at him, too many for him to block all their shots. Anakin gets hit in the right leg and left arm. He winces in pain as Maul begins to walk towards him and ignites his double blade. However, behind the Mandalorians come rushing Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, as well as a few clones. The Mandalorians turn around to fight them, and Maul sends a worried look. Using this moment, Anakin swings at Maul's face, who just backs out of the way. He clenches his jaw in anger and rushes towards the injured Anakin. The fight is definitely on Maul's side. Anakin is weakened after taking heavy damage and is struggling to maintain his crisp defense. Maul kicks him to the back wall and holds him up with his metal leg. He goes to jam his blade through his chest, but Ahsoka reaches through the Force and pushes him away. From the other side, Obi-Wan comes and engages Maul. Ahsoka joins him as Anakin catches his breath. The two Jedi have the upper hand on Maul. Obi-Wan's defense plus Ahsoka's agility is the perfect combo for taking him down. Ahsoka finds the moment and cuts off one of Maul's legs, and Obi-Wan punches him in the jaw. He collapses to the ground. Obi-Wan claims his lightsaber with the Force, and they have Maul beat. One of the clones comes over and puts handcuffs on him, and they take him back to the surface.
Not this time, Maul,
says one of the clones. Anakin gets his wounds cared for with minor stitching. They are in the throne room around the comm station, and Anakin tells them,
Maul told me something I don't think I can believe. He said Darth Sidious was Chancellor Palpatine.
Obi-Wan looks at him shocked.
It can't be. The Jedi would have sensed it.
He says. Ahsoka asks them who Sidious is, and Obi-Wan explains it to her. She asks Obi-Wan what they should do, who tells them,
We should head back to Coruscant immediately with Maul. Take him in front of the Council. We cannot believe this without evidence. Might have been a trick during the battle to distract Anakin. Definitely worked.
Says Anakin as they head back to the ship and make their way towards Coruscant.
General Kenobi, we are approaching light speed.
As their cruiser heads off. The trip is long and Anakin decides to rest and take a nap. However, halfway through, Anakin begins to dream. In his dream, he sees a big dark figure with a black cloak. The figure emerges from the dark and ignites a red-crimson blade, and begins making his way down the hallway, blocking blaster fire and cutting down those shooting at him. He begins to hear the figure speak.
The Jedi have failed you. If you want real power, give in to your hate. Anakin, it is your destiny to become me.
Anakin abruptly wakes up from his sleep and reflects on his dream.
Who was that? It couldn't have been me. Could it?
Anakin leaves his room and goes to the bridge to meet up with Obi-Wan and Ahsoka. They come out of hyperspace and make their way directly towards the Jedi Temple. All three Jedi walk into the council chambers with Maul in containment. The Masters are in discussion about Windu's successful mission to save the Chancellor. He succeeded in saving Palpatine and managed to kill Count Dooku and General Grievous. The Masters feel like they've won. They feel like the Clone War is coming to an end. They see Obi-Wan and the Masters gasp as they see Maul come in behind them.
We managed to capture Darth Maul on our mission to Mandalore. He told us a few things I think you all would have been interested in. Anakin, release him.
Anakin releases Maul and he stumbles to his knees. He looks around the room both ways at all Jedi Masters around the room. He can feel their presence with the Force. It's too strong.
Tell them what you told Anakin.
Kenobi says, but Maul keeps his mouth shut.
Very well then. Maul told Anakin that Darth Sidious was attempting to groom Anakin to become his new apprentice, and that Sidious is none other than Chancellor Palpatine.
All of the Masters in the room perk up and a few release a shocked gasp. A few of the Masters begin to chatter to one another, but Yoda asks Maul directly if this is true. Maul begins to laugh and the chatter dies down.
Fools! I can't believe he managed to deceive you all. Of course Palpatine is Sidious. Who else could control the Republic Army as well as the Separatists? It is all true. You have been deceived.
Mace leans forward and puts his hand on his chin. He asks the council what they think should be done. Kit Fisto speaks up and suggests a blood test to check his midichlorian count. Mace nods and tells him that could be an option. Kiadi Mundi asks the council why they can't go and arrest him straight away. Yoda replies and tells him that the Republic is in an awkward state. Trust with the Jedi is at its lowest. If the Jedi arrest the Chancellor, it will appear that they are attempting to take over the Republic. The appearance of the Jedi Order to the people is of utmost importance. Kenobi has an idea and tells them that
we should use Anakin. Maul says that Sidious is attempting to groom him to become his next apprentice. What if we send Anakin to Palpatine with an audio recorder, and Anakin tells him that he is frustrated with the Jedi Order and wants to leave? He could even hint to Palpatine that he is interested in seeking another path in the Force. Surely then if Palpatine is Sidious, he will reveal himself to Anakin. Then Anakin can show us and we will go arrest him with proof.
Mace tells Kenobi that it's a good idea, and turns to Anakin and asks him if he's okay with this.
Of course Palpatine has been a friend and mentor my whole life. I must find out if he has been deceiving me. I will do it.
The next day, Anakin makes his way towards Palpatine's office.
Ah, my friend, it's good to see you. I heard you captured Maul, and Windu killed Grievous and Dooku. It seems the Clone Wars will be over soon.
I'm not so sure. I've lost trust in the Jedi. All they've ever done is use me and refuse to reveal the secrets of the Force. I'm considering leaving and seeking out a different path.
Says Anakin.
What is it you want, Anakin? What is the Jedi not giving you?
Says Palpatine.
Power at any cost. Seems like you were my only true friend, Palpatine. No one else has been there for me all these years.
Says Anakin.
Their council is selfish. They want all the power to themselves. They have no interest in sharing. If it's true power you seek, then I can help you, Anakin.
Palpatine stands up and his eyes go yellow.
I am none other than Darth Sidious, Dark Lord of the Sith. Join me, and together we can defeat the Jedi and rule the galaxy.
Anakin just stands there shocked. He really didn't expect Palpatine to be Darth Sidious. Anakin takes a few steps back and goes to stutter out a response, but nothing comes out.
I need time to think this over.
He tells Palpatine, who tells him,
Of course, but I think you know what to do.
Anakin leaves and rushes back to the Jedi Council. They are in mid-meeting, but he jams open the door and captures his breath. He tells the council he confirmed it. He saw Palpatine reveal himself with his own eyes, and also has an audio recording to prove it. Mace tells the council that it settles it.
Destroy the Sith. We must.
All of the masters present on Coruscant, including Yoda, Mace, Kenobi, Kit Fisto, as well as a few others, make their way towards Palpatine's office. As they reach his floor, Palpatine senses something is off. He can sense many masters making their way towards him, and he knows there is only one reason why. He panics. He goes to rush out of his side door, but the Jedi burst through the main entrance and they use the Force to close his exit. Palpatine ignites two of his blades and in a flash cuts down Kit Fisto and CC-10, and with a quick burst of lightning, Agen Kolar was turned to dust. Windu and the other Jedi step back and prepare. Windu engages Sidious directly and Yoda from behind. They exchange a few blows before Anakin comes from the side and kicks Sidious off balance. In a brief moment, Yoda takes his opportunity and dashes his blade right through Sidious, cutting him in two. Sidious collapses to the floor and lets out one last breath, and the light leaves his eyes. All the masters still alive look at each other and smile. They have done it, defeated the Sith and granted the survival of the Jedi. Next, Mace, Windu and Yoda speak in front of the Senate. They explain what has transpired from the capture of Maul to them taking out Palpatine. They show evidence of Palpatine admitting his identity to Anakin, but also Palpatine fighting the Jedi once he is confronted. The Senate believes the Jedi and thank them for ending the Clone Wars once and for all. A vote is held for the next Chancellor of the Republic, and of course, Bail Organa wins and Padme Amidala becomes Vice Chancellor. In the council meeting following the election of Bail Organa, Anakin admits to the council that his wife Padme is pregnant with their children after only just finding out. The council is definitely shocked and disappointed. However, Anakin has proved his loyalty to them, and Palpatine couldn't have been defeated without him. He is the chosen one. Anakin is allowed to remain in the Jedi Order. Mace also tells him that before he revealed his wife, that they plan to make him a Jedi Master, and they will still honor this. Anakin becomes a true member of the Jedi Council, and has earned his title as Jedi Master. A few weeks later, Padme gives birth to the twins, Luke and Leia. Ahsoka comes to visit them one day, and Anakin convinces her to join back into the Jedi Order, in which she once again becomes his Padawan. However, it isn't too long before she becomes a knight herself. Anakin, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka and Padme are as close as ever. The four meet once a week for dinner at the Skywalker's household to catch up on the news of the week. It is also an excuse for Ahsoka to play with the twins. A few years go by, and the twins are old enough to join the Jedi Academy. Anakin was hesitant at first, but Padme convinced him that with him guiding their training, with their family support, all will end up okay. Anakin finally got the life he wanted. He and his beautiful wife don't have to live in secrecy anymore. Their children are strong in the Force and have a bright future. His master and apprentice are alive and stronger than ever. It almost feels like a dream to Anakin. Maybe it is. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out the giveaway and our membership program. Tell me what you think in the comments and be prepared for next video. Hey guys, before we continue, we're giving away a replica Cal Kestis lightsaber from Neo Sabers for reaching 10,000 subscribers. All you need to do to enter is like and comment on my other video called What If Qui-Gon Survived. Don't comment on this video, you have to comment on that video. There is a link to it in the description, or check it out on our channel page. Also check out Neo Sabers for some cool lightsabers at an affordable price. Now back to the video.